Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to Money Me. I do appreciate you guys and gals supporting me in the channel and giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. So I wanted to make this video because I made a video yesterday talking about what was our best stock that we mentioned that was up 57%, and that was Ollie's. And I knew I was going to make this video because there's always going to be, and I actually mentioned in the video that there was another stock I recommended a month ago at $6.45, and that one was Southwest Energy, and it had gone up to 9 and change and has since fallen back slightly under 6. So we're going to talk about that today. We don't pull no punches. We talk about the good and the bad on this channel as far as stock trading, stock options trading, and you can clearly see that if you watch any of my videos that talk about losses and gains. And this is Money Me. This is real life experience, and we're not just talking about our winners and never talking about losers. And again, not a licensed broker, not a licensed financial analyst. This is just talking about experience that I do, and hoping that you guys will enjoy it and join me and share your thoughts in a positive way. So let's dig into it and talk about Southwest Energy and think, my opinion, where I think we go next. Okay? Okay, I pulled up my Webull desktop app. As you guys can see, it's free. If you guys are interested in joining in Webull, down in the description below, there is a link. They give you free stock. If you use my link, I get like a free share of stock. But am I concerned with Southwest Energy being down? No. I mean, as you could see, and I provided the graphics, we were up, what, 50-some% at one time, and now we're down 8% on the position. We still hold the shares, and I'm not concerned at all, because, and I'll tell you why. A lot of the energy that has happened, honestly, in the last year, I think even the energy companies are surprised how fast basically things have risen, just on oil and then even natural gas. So a lot of people that do Wall Street, and they know this, but a lot of this stuff is actually hedged and sold out a year or so at a certain price, so they know, like, for example, when natural gas was at $4, okay, we're going to sell contract, and they hedge it. So when all of a sudden when it goes to $8, they're actually losing money on it because they're basically giving it away at half the cost, But a lot of these energy, your airlines will hedge oil. They do that to protect themselves so that they don't get that sticker shock, and the energy companies do it to have the reliable money that they can, say, okay, we know. But when you get these spikes like they do, not everybody gets to enjoy that. So this is what happens when Wall Street is in play here. Southwest Energy, I really like as the comeback company as far as natural gas is here to stay. Just because what's going on with politics, I also think in 2.5 years when we may get a different direction and maybe our politics starts looking a little bit more positive into natural resources such as natural gas and oil, that this Southwest Energy really for the next 5-10 years could be a good stock, because we start, a lot of people don't realize the price that we sell it for in America is cheap compared to what it is over in Europe and stuff, and what those countries are paying when they were getting it from Russia. And really Russia had them like there was no other. So I think there's a potential to even export a lot of energy. Southwest Energy right now, and this is what market cap is, basically $6.61 billion. Their revenue for 2021 was close to $7 billion. Again, they hedged a lot of it, and And as gas prices fall, this is why you got these stocks down. But some of the hedges now that, short term, I honestly think that we have, my opinion, again, this is my opinion, it's called Money Me. I am not a licensed broker, I'm not an analyst. This is opinion, but I invest real money into this, and we own several hundred shares of this stock. Long term, I think Southwest Energy will be fine. I mean, when I say long term, I think over the next 12 to 18 months, they're now that they've even hedged some, they've sold contracts where they're going to get a certain amount of value out of it that they should in the next year, and their losses as far as their hedge positions won't be as bad. But one of the things I really like about the company it is based on their assets. If you had to basically take their assets, what the value of everything that they own as far as reserves, they have a lot. They're not a cash. I don't like their cash balance sheet. Their operating cash flow is around $2 billion, but they just announced it. Let me see. Even the analysts here have an average of 11. Someone today, I think I saw something that they lowered. It was going to be 750. I mean, even obviously from where I recommend it at 645 to 750, that's still 12% higher. It's not, and a high of 20. I don't see it. I honestly thought we would be approaching 12, 14. But the economy just can't bear the higher cost of all these energy. Now, there was some news today. Let me see what the news is. Yeah, basically what I talked about, what the price targets are. So, obviously, do I think we could go any lower? Of course, because the way the market's crazy. I mean, we have a lot of things going on, and clearly when it topped back in June 8th, again, I mentioned it at 645, and it had a nice little run after that. Look, and it's been nothing but clearly down, but so has the price of energy been down. That's going to be good for the economy. There's a fair price to pay and charge for things. Shares, it's less than 2% of the company. What I like about the company is, though, and let me see if I can pull it up on the news, is they announced not too long. Yeah, Southwest Energy is planning a $1 billion share repurchase, which is going to lower the amount of shares, which is going to drive up their profits. Of course it is. Less shares divided, they're going to have. So they can't necessarily fix the hedge issues that they've taken on and the guaranteed money and the things that they've done for that. But with the free cash flow, they can use that to reduce the shares. At $1 billion right now, with the company having a market cap of roughly $7 billion, they can at $1.10 billion, they basically can take out right now 15% of the company. At that, and that, so they will provide some stability right there, and I still think it. I think it's a great stock. I think at 592, I think it's easily a $12 stock in the next 18 months. I'm gonna say that's a double. That's 100% return. Okay, let's say it only goes to $10.50. Oh, you said it was gonna go to $12. That's still gonna be a great return, and I like to see them be bought out by a bigger company that would absorb them. They are based in Texas, and they do the company focuses on natural gas and oil reserves located in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, and Louisiana. And they have a total of 1,500 wells in production. Oil, natural gas, 20 cubic feet, 21 billion. So I like the stock. We're invested into it, holding shares. The family is holding shares. Just because the chart doesn't look good. There's a lot of good reports that I'm seeing. I just think it's a time. Here, let's go back. Let's go back on a weekly chart. Whew. I mean, look at this. 6 years ago was up into 16. 18. Let me see. 18. Yeah. So $16, and if you go back even further, wow, 2014 was up into 48. So it's an ugly looking chart right now, but I think we'll stabilize and really. I mean, today it had a low of, and obviously the whole market, just to be clear. Southwest Energy. Yeah, today's range was 573 to 625, so it was even down even more. But I think even let me pull up ExxonMobil. Let's pull up ExxonMobil and see where they were. All the energy stocks, yeah, down. It really, when and everybody was talking about, oh, gas is going to be $8-9, and there's no way. The economy can't afford it. But doesn't mean that you can't sell energy and sell stuff and still be profitable and make good money. Southwest Energy just basically needs to clean up their hedging positions and be better at forecasting prices themselves. But if they could sell a lot of that overseas, the problem even right now, the political environment for our political doesn't even care about these companies surviving. CHK, yeah, that's down too. So all these energy stocks are at the, energy is not going away anytime soon. I still like Southwest Energy, so I thought I would address it. I got a comment last night on a video because I mentioned, and it was a smart aleck comment. And you know what? At the end of the day, this is my channel, and I just don't have time for negative energy. This is something that I take serious, that I invest in, and I take the time to make these videos. And people don't realize that you record a 10-minute, 20-minute video until you upload it, until you do what you got to do. It's easily sometimes an hour or two into doing a video for something that I don't get paid to do. And I know with doing social media, healthy debate's fine. I don't mind discussion. Everybody's got an opinion. But when people are constantly negative or just trying to jab at you all the time, I just don't have time for it. And with that being said, I just block those people. And the sad part about it is sometimes you kind of pick up on what people are saying, and they kind of know enough that it could be a friend, or they even know you, or you think that they're a friend, but they're just have nothing better to do to basically sort of rub salt in the wound when something's down 50 cents, but they don't ever send me a message and say, hey, great job, Pat, you did good, that stock is up, I bought that and that stock's up $25. You don't care about what I do here, don't watch. That's at the end of the day. I hate when people get on social media and complain about restaurants or complain about any, the best thing you can do is not watch. Don't go to them, don't patronize them and stuff like that. Because I'm not wasting my time on negative energy and people. I'm going to still keep doing this and do what I do, and I hope the people that do support me will watch me and support me. And at the end of the day, I'm just fine. But I'm not putting too much effort into negative. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Give me a thumbs up. I'll see you again.